Everything is kind of happening faster than we expected this year, and the Bitcoin halving has not even happened yet. So guys, we're going to quickly talk about Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the alt season. The question is, when alt season? So we're just going to reflect on some key data points here in this video and what I think could potentially happen next, because I think we do have a wild awakening waiting for us, and I think we might see a humongous alt season soon. And I know you guys are probably waiting for your altcoin to finally do something. It's taken so long, maybe break some new all-time highs, although the supply has probably changed quite a lot since 2 or 3 years ago of that beloved token of yours. That's why it's also good to sell in the bull runs, guys, because the token supply will increase, which will dilute the value of each token. But we're just going to talk about it. The overall general crypto space is looking great at 1.94 trillion, a very bullish month here for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in general. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe if you want to achieve your crypto goals and objectives. Hit that subscribe button. So let's move into a bit of a data here. Live Bitcoin halving countdown. We're about 60 days out from that Bitcoin halving, where of course the block reward will be reduced to 3.25 Bitcoin per block, which will of course create a supply shock. It's going to make it harder to get more Bitcoin circulating. Now, altcoin season index. Are we in an alt season right now? It is not alt season. We're at a 57 on this particular index right here. So we've not been in an alt season for a while. Well, I say a while, I mean like we've not been in a true alt season for some time. And according to this, we've had alts pump pretty nicely in January, but I don't think we're anywhere near like real parabolia here in the crypto space. So we're seeing a top of 84, but before we had a top of 95 on the alt season index in September 2022. So when we look at Bitcoin, we can see 51.1k is the current valuation right here. Look at that market capital. That is absolutely insane. $1 trillion market capital. What a massive milestone that we've just achieved. But you can see like over the month, it's increased from 38k, and it's just looked so good on the year, from $21,000 up to 51.1k. So let's just sort of reflect on what's going on here. We're looking at the BLX charts. You can see every single time we cycle back and we just look back in time, there's always windows of opportunity. You're always getting some opportunity, and it's always the bear market that makes the money, in my opinion, guys. That's where you accumulate during those extreme fear zones, but it's also where you accumulate during the green side or the green ribbon of the logarithmic regression band, and this highlights those undervalued areas for Bitcoin, whether it be just a sheer bear market or a black swan event like COVID or the FTX crisis or Lunar Classic that we had. You can see when Bitcoin achieves or reaches these green regions where we had in December 2018, $3,000 Bitcoin. Can you believe it? March 2020, Bitcoin hit $4,000 because of COVID. Then you had the bear market here, you had FTX and all the FUD around there. Bitcoin hit $16,000. Every time this indicator proves to freaking work, right? This indicator is so solid, and you can see Bitcoin is nowhere near that sort of undervaluation phase anymore. You can see way above the 20-day moving average on the weekly time frame, but we're also way above the green accumulation area, and the last time to really be buying then was in September 2023 for Bitcoin itself. So yeah, interesting stuff. Now we're about to break the Bitcoin door in terms of the bull doors, and once we go through these doors, it's complete discovery, and we're only looking at a $69,000 all-time high, which is $17,000 more dollars that we need here for Bitcoin in this ascending chart pattern that we can see here. But we are getting more and more euphoric. If we do actually reach the point of that, and we do shortly reach crazy figures like $65,000, we will be entering that euphoric territory, the overbought territory. So this is happening all very fast, and I personally think Bitcoin needs to slow down, correct for a while, come back down to a normalized level, so we can sort of allow Bitcoin to do its thing, consolidate, at a much more sort of higher low on the macro scale, whether it be even just $30,000, that's potentially the next big buy-in my humble opinion. So let's think about that. So Bitcoin dominance, what's happened? This is where things get interesting. When you look at the dominance chart, you can see a key point, June 2023. What's happened for Bitcoin is Bitcoin has surged by 12.31% in terms of its dominance, which is its overall percentage of value versus the global crypto market cap. So Bitcoin is effectively worth 53.23% of the current global market cap, which is like $1.95 trillion. That's what we know. That's a clear fact. When we look at Ethereum and we look at the same date range from June-ish 2023, the same date, you can see Ethereum actually dropped by 20%, whilst Bitcoin increased by 12%. So Ethereum has been in full control of the market for that. Bitcoin has been in full control of the crypto markets, whilst Ethereum has actually been slowing down. And this is where I think Ethereum can really start to take off and also achieve some previous, big percentages in terms of, dominance. So if we see Ethereum, for example, come up to 25%, that's going to be a big move here. For Ethereum, we can see the market dominance will increase to about 38% right there, which means Ethereum would have around a 38% value of the $2 trillion market capital that we see. So $2 trillion, this is all on the spot maths. You're looking at like, what, $800 billion market capital for Ethereum or something like that, which would give it just over a 2x from where we are. So this alone, if Ethereum gets to that freaking 40 or 38% region, we can see Ethereum go to $8,000 in the next 6, 9, 12 months. This could absolutely happen. So that's one thing to also think about. It could happen if Bitcoin dominance comes back down. If Bitcoin pumps a bit, I think the dominance will eventually come back down. We're not ready for the all-time highs yet, and I think we could see Bitcoin dominance come down to 49% and let Ethereum ride up a little bit higher. That would be really, really nice to see overall for Ethereum. Ethereum, $348 billion valuation right now. We have 120.1 million Ethereum circulating supply. And see, obviously the last month has been super bullish. You're up nearly $1,000. If you look at the year again, we had a great opportunity in March 2023, 1 year ago, nearly. The price is basically double. So if you did buy in those red extreme fear zones, you bought in at a good time. But this is where I think Ethereum could potentially pop off. If Ethereum dominance goes up, we should see altcoins also go on the rise. And I also speculate that Ethereum could even potentially hit 34% dominance by the time we're in like a true alt season, when Ethereum does its thing. And the thing is, by the time Ethereum does that, what's really important is the global market capital could actually be 5 trillion at that moment, which means you would see a 30%, let's assume, overall valuation for Ethereum, which would be $1.5 trillion, which is why Ethereum can, in my opinion, 5x from here, which would take it to a $15,000 valuation. $10,000 to $15,000 can happen for Ethereum. Whether it's one day, it stays at that price, a week or a month, we can see Ethereum hit $10,000 to $20,000. And I think $15,000 is a good region to be looking for. What else is happening? Total market capital here of the crypto space. Now, when you zoom out and you look at the data from like 2018, you can see the total market capital of crypto actually reduced by 87%. Of course, you had less dApps, you had less DeFi projects to have total value locked in to be staking or just to be sticking around for. Now you've got tons of altcoins and awesome ecosystems that exist. You see this current market cycle corrected by 74%. And then what happened is we saw an outrageous pump to the 2.61 Fibonacci, and then we can look at that again. So $7 trillion is the next potential play here for the overall valuation of the crypto markets. Assume we might see a 60% correction down, in 2028 or something like that. We can then assume the 2030 market cycle could take us up to $15 trillion. So I personally think in the next 6 years for the crypto space, of course, I don't know if this would be right, but I think in the next 6 years we're going to see the markets go from $2 trillion of valuation to about 15 trillion. You're looking at 8 times the overall value. And this is before all the major FOMO, all the major buys, all the major players join the market. You know, everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency at that point. So yeah, interesting to see. Ethereum is climbing and it has broken through a key area of resistance at 2.87k, and you know, it's still got to go quite a long way still to get to its previous all-time high of $4,800. But I do think this is where things are getting seriously exciting. We only need another 66% pump here for Ethereum. Now, if the Ethereum dominance does come up recently or soon, my next major target here for ETH is around $3,500. But we need Bitcoin to, of course, come down first, and then we could see sort of the flippening happening, or the uprising of Ethereum, which I think will be happening. And you know, for actual future targets, when it goes in discovery, the 2618 does take you to that 11,635 region. So yeah, guys, really wanted to talk about that. Please do also get yourself down below into the Discord channel, Jacob's Crypto Clan, which is linked right down below for you all to have a look at. If you join that, you know, you can hang out. We've got trading signals, stealth launches, DEX launches, we've got general chats. We've got pretty much everything you need. And if you are an avid trader in the crypto markets, but you need a little more assistance or a hand holding, don't forget to become a patron, part of the Jacob's Crypto Clan. If you want to become a crypto champion or a crypto legend, this will help you achieve, of course, your crypto goals, potentially increase your crypto portfolio. Over 500 trading signals per month. You get early access to any stealth launches, straight to DEX launches that do happen. And you know, we do our absolute best to make sure people are educated in the crypto space, call out good projects, and of course you're getting those trading signals which are in the Discord, and I can just show you a snippet of some. You know, we've got one of the best Discords here in the crypto space, no lie. So do join the Discord down below. Consider becoming a patron if you want to take advantage of these trading signals that you can see right here on the screen. And you know, people are loving it. They're absolutely loving it, all the trading that they're getting. And yeah, guys, I mean, just thank you so much for everything. We are loving it. We're loving the journey. We're so happy to be here in the crypto space and just seeing more people join the Discord, and of course the Patreon as well, to help your journey, to help grow your portfolio, and hopefully, you know, we can all make some big crypto gains together. So do become a patron. We've got some different options here. Crypto Hunter, $10 a month. Crypto Warrior, $25 a month. Crypto Champion, $60 a month. And Crypto Legend, just 5 slots remaining at $100 a month. So that's a wrap, guys. Ethereum soon will rise, in my opinion, and let's see what happens. You know, stay crypto safe. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, due diligence, and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.